Good morning, I'm Juanita and welcome back to the Knit Guru. How do I unbox this box? What is in this box? This is my latest order from Good Wool Hunting. Good Wool Hunting I could technically drive to, only at the moment I can't drive. So we're unboxing. I'm going to grab some scissors. We're going to unbox my order from Good Wool Hunting, and we're going to talk about what my project plans are for the yarn inside this box. Alrighty, my box is opened, and let's go through everything that I bought from Good Wool Hunting. What we've got to start with is some of this West Yorkshire Spinners Colour Lab DK yarn. This is Thistle Purple, and there's 2 balls of this. Then we've got this teal, electric blue, lime green, zesty orange, citrus yellow, and cerise pink. I'm just double checking that this one here is DK as well. Yes, they're all the DK. Now, what have I got in plan for this? Because these ones here, minus the purple, when I first came across Good Wool Hunting back at Knit August Nights a couple of years ago, I didn't know what to buy. And I thought, I'm going to pick up this wool here because it's beautiful, it's bright colours, and it was a good price. But mostly it was the bright colours, and I was struggling to get bright colours back then in 100% wool yarn. So I jumped on it and I bought some of these, and I thought, I'm going to make myself a jumper. But then I haven't made myself a jumper. And then I made the 6-day star crochet blanket. Now, as soon as I finished it, I thought I liked doing that. And the first one I made was in Cascade Merino, but getting hold of Cascade Merino is actually really challenging. So I haven't got any more Cascade Merino for a while. But I do have this sitting there. But in order to make another star crochet blanket, I needed another colour. So I ordered 2 purples and 1 of everything else, and I'm going to make the 6-day star supernova, which I think the regular star blanket has stars, and then the supernova one has some extra little bits. It just looked that little bit more interesting. I thought, I'm going to give that a go. So that was the main reason for this order. Then they're also having a deal this month. I mean, Good Wool Hunting always has a deal. They are fabulous. If you are in the region, pop down and see Rachel and Bruce. They are just the loveliest people. And their yarn shop is gorgeous. There's a fireplace and there's one of everything. And I just go in there and want to touch all the things. I didn't because, again, I can't drive. I can cast. So I made this order, and I'm surprised it's here because I wasn't expecting it until Monday. But its arrival is perfection. These are 2 balls here of Colour Lab British sock wool. And this is quite spendy, but look at these colours. I think all the colours are named after styles of music. And last year, I think I knit our Christmas socks, because I put a pair of socks in everybody's Christmas stocking that match, out of pop, and I think this is punk. So this year's Christmas socks are going to be punk themed, because why not? So I picked that up now, mostly so that I can get started on them, because I need to design 3 different types of socks for 3 different sized feet, and some leg warmers for the dog so that he coordinates, so that we all blend together. Then what have we got? We've got some knitting needles, because I thought that I had lost one of my 4mm Addy Nut lace needles. I hadn't. I had actually thought I'd lost the Chiagu one. And then I placed the order thinking I need a replacement because I knit my socks on 2 circular needles. However, after placing this order, I then found my missing one. So this one's a little bit spare, but I do like these, and it's useful. I also picked up these ones here, which are the 50cm 4mm Addy nickel-free premium needles. These ones I haven't had before, but again, I'm going to use them to knit socks. These are the 50 centimetre ones. Normally I like the 60 centimetre ones for socks, but this is going to be more than acceptable. Why did I get these? I think they are either getting a new stock or changing something up, but all of their Addy and Chagu needles were on sale, and it seemed to be end of lines. So I did manage to get, there was only one of those available, and there were, this is the 60 centimetre, and then 2 of these 50 centimetre premium ones. So I did manage to get those. Then I got something that I've been wanting for a long time, but every time I look, it's always around about $135 to $150, or it's overseas, and I've got to get packaging to get it in, and no one's got time for that. Bubble wrap. But this full set of Clover and More hooks were on sale for $100, which meant that with my concussed brain, I didn't have to stop and think, which ones am I still needing? I didn't have to worry about which ones were or were not in stock of the Clover and More hooks. I now have a full set at a discount price, so I can't complain with that. And then I've got the business card of Good Wool Hunting. They always throw in a Good Wool Hunting pencil, and I love those. I use them for everything. But why did I throw in all these extra things to get to $250 spent when I really don't need that much more yarn? Free yarn winder with purchase. So my current yarn winder is on its last legs. When I bought my yarn winder, it was when I came out of a spinning workshop, and I just went online and I bought the cheapest yarn winder I could find. So this one here is a step up from that. It might even be 2 steps up from that. So I've been meaning to get a new yarn winder, but I haven't got around to it because we're still building and everything I own is in boxes. But a free yarn winder that I think was valued at like $60, that was worth it to me, to just stock up for all the things that I'm going to need from Good Wool Hunting for the rest of this year. So as I double check what we've got here, we've got winder written on it, we've got enjoy the bright colours from Rachel, because we know that I love bright colours. It's really cool that she goes through and circles anything that's not just one order. And then where's the yarn winder? Is that on there? No, it's not. I was just going to see if there was a value placed on the yarn winder, but there's not. So that's my Good Wool Hunting haul, and I can now start working on my Supernova blanket and my Christmas socks. In the meantime, I will catch you next week. Bye. Actually, before I catch you next week, I keep forgetting to be a good YouTuber. If you want to see more yarn hauls, I will put a playlist of yarn hauls down here. If you want to catch up and check on a blanket or something like that, I'll link a specific video up there. It might be the Star Crochet blanket, to be honest, or it'll be something that YouTube thinks that you want to watch. If you want to stick around and subscribe and see what else other chaos I do, I will put that up there. If I've just pointed in all the wrong directions, you'll just have to forgive me and stuff. All right, I will catch you next week. Bye.